Here we go.
And here's Anaheim now. Now Bull. Lopez, the screen. The putback. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Lets it go. Worthy can't hit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
With the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Honolulu with the ball. After the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Pass to Ewing. The three is up. Bull grabs the board. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. These are his first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. Good on the second one. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Gay. Pass to Lopez. Oh, big dunk right over Lopez.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Deep, Gay gets the three to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Anthony will bring it up for Anaheim. There's a screen. Oh, sweet move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Anthony's gotten his second bucket.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
From 18 feet away. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got 6.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Gay. And it's off from three-point range. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Anthony with it. And Lopez picks him up. Here's Worthy. Pass to Ewing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Anthony.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Honolulu shooting their first free throws of the game now. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Outside Booker. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Irving for 3. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
And just a tough move from Booker. So good at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
And it's Irving missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And that's good. Irving for three. A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Anaheim. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Anaheim.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And the shot's good by Irving. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Irving. Screen by Bamba. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. Bamba's got his first bucket in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The shake. Blocked. Curry looking it over. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Irving. The shot no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by Honolulu. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And finished off by Bull.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Mutombo. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
It's blocked. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded down by Bull. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. Here's Mutombo. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Mutombo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Anthony. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Honolulu?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Inside. Outside for Irving. Anaheim with another miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. And now a 7-point Honolulu lead.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's the floater. Rebound by Honolulu.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Now here's Irving. He's scoreless. Can they get it? And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Anaheim making a switch here. 26 seconds left in the first half. Simmons. The three from Banchero. He drops it from range.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. And they're pushing it up. Here's Simmons. Here's Undisputed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Honolulu shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. And so he's able to get one of two. Here's Booker. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Honolulu going into the break up 12. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Honolulu leading by 12. Antetokounmpo. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points. Outside Curry. Curry splashes it in.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The three from Banchero. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Anaheim. Here's Miller. It's tipped. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. Honolulu with the ball. A 12-point game. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. Anaheim on offense. Right wing. Now here's George. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Tipped away. Curry with a steal. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Knocked away. Stolen by Miller. Jumps up. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Anaheim making a switch here. The free throw off for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Timeout called. Anaheim. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Mutombo. Counted from distance. Mutombo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. Honolulu shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And one thing special about Simmons is his ability to defend multiple positions. You can put him on anyone, and he'll give him a hard time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Offensive rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
Pass to Mutombo. It's stolen. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Honolulu shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The 3 from Banchero. Got a hand on it.
And he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. The finish!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Undisputed. Bam! Curry from deep three-point land. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Honolulu on top, up 8. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Anaheim. Pass to Irving. From 13. Rebound by Honolulu. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. Booker with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Outside Bull. Here's Booker. No good that time. Great D that time from Banchero. From the arc. Oh, Paolo showing his range.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Here's Booker. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Honolulu leading by 11. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Simmons. That's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Booker. Oh, he kicks it in. Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
Outside Simmons. They set the screen. Pass to Undisputed. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Good. And Undisputed gets the assist.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Anaheim's head coach talking to his team. They implored their guys to maintain their focus. The message was, don't commit any bad turnovers and no easy buckets. A simple message, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Honolulu, another three. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Honolulu.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Honolulu leading by 13. Here's Banchero. Pass to Undisputed.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
From deep three-point range. And Honolulu, another three.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander. Getting the 3 points right back for them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Simmons. Three-pointer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Lopez for three. Rebound by Honolulu. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from downtown.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And Booker pulls it down. And here's Anaheim now. They trail by 18. Drills it from deep. Pass to Simmons. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far. Irving for three. And so it's Honolulu with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see Anaheim as they go up against Pittsburgh. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So Anaheim will get the first possession to the inside. Back to Bowl. Anthony on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Simpson. Offline with his three. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How has he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And here's Booker following the three from Rudy Gay. And another miss by Anaheim. Pass to Sampson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Inside, Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Bucket is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Gay. To the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Simpson, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Harkin from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Now here's Booker. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Booker for three. Good on the triple.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
Pass to Irving. From outside the arc. Anaheim grabs the miss. 35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Booker. Takes the 13-footer. And Anaheim tacks on two more.
And Booker making it look easy in the mid-range.
Puts up a three. Irving misses. Booker looking around. Stolen by Markkanen. On up the court. It'll count. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Anaheim. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Anaheim.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Booker driving inside.
And the coaching staff loves when Booker attacks. Puts the pedal to the metal there.
Here's Curry with the 3. Eaton grabs the miss. Here's Bull. Lays it up off the glass. Bulls got the lead up to 4 now for Pittsburgh.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Şengün. Out to Anthony. And here is Curry. Hasn't made one yet. Just 5 to shoot. No good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Pittsburgh.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Here's Booker. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. On defense, Anaheim, 4-point game. Anthony down low. Here's Bull. Anaheim grabs the miss. Now Irving. And Bull pulls it down. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
It's his first trip to the line. So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Booker. Oh!
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Ellison. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Anaheim.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And another miss by Anaheim. Pittsburgh leading by 8. Here's Eaton. No good with the triple.
pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
That three off the mark. Anaheim trails by 8. The wide open look here for Anthony. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Pittsburgh. They're up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. It's stolen by Mutombo. From deep, Gay. Anaheim grabs the miss. Now here's Anthony. Booker with no one around. Off target with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Anaheim trails by 7. Back to Lopez. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Good.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And some changes here for Anaheim. Anaheim trails by 7. Irving with a clean look. They get it back. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 5.
Yeah, Markkanen's vision on display there. Very good awareness.
Pittsburgh working the ball around. Irving for 3. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Curry with a wide open look. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. .157 left to play here in the 3rd. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. And he's good on the 3 ball. Markkanen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
Stolen by Markkanen. And on the way from Irving for 3. And again, it's Pittsburgh with a 3.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
.115 left to play in the 3rd. And Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. Gain with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Pass to Mutombo. A three-pointer off the mark. Anaheim trails by 16. Here's Bamba. And here's Booker from the arc. And Anaheim with another three.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
Irving misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Booker in the corner. And stolen by Irving. Fires to the hoop. And then Irving slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Booker fires from way outside. And it's Pittsburgh holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Booker will bring it up for Anaheim. They trail by 18. Bamba sets a screen. No good from Booker.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Booker. Fires from 18. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker, simply getting it to the open man.
Outside for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
From deep three-point land. Ellison, no good. Anaheim trails by 20. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Ball with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Here's Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Anaheim. That's a 2 from Smith. Off the left rim and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
On the wing, Booker. And you know who? Devin Booker.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Eaton grabs the miss. Pittsburgh leading by 15. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The kick out to Lopez. Taken away by Anthony.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Booker with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Pittsburgh.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Irving with the ball. Now Smith defending. Back to Curry. To stop the run. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for Anaheim. Both shots good from the stripe. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
When he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
Pittsburgh leading by 22. Booker inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. They recover it. No good from Booker.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the 3 ball is good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Knocked away. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Booker. Launches a 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. They grab their own miss. Lopez makes it off the glass. And Booker puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Now Booker lets it go from deep. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawless. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge.
Here we go.
And it's Atlanta to start out. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Irving with the ball. The screen from Brown. And a wide open look for Irving. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They get it back. And the wide open shot from Duncan. From outside, off the mark. Outside Anthony. From deep. Kwame Brown pulls it in. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the dunk by Brown.
Brown rising up and throwing it down, going all out.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And Brown throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Richardson. And here's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
And Richardson's showing you why he's a two-time slam dunk champion on that one, finishing with authority. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Irving. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Anthony in the corner. And Anaheim with another three.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot, and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bull. 5 to shoot. And he lays it. Straight in.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Irving for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Both teams will make substitutions. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. And here's Barnes for three. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Sengun. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
Banchero outside.
At over 7 feet tall with bounce, Bamba, a great option for the alley-oop.
Outside for Murray. Gallinari with the steal. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Screen by Şengün. Here's Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Bamba.
Mercy, mercy me. Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And Adebayo throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three. He's got all of those.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. Now here's Curry. Nothing on the board. Pass to Irving. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Gallinari in the corner. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Booker. Hands the tough leaner from the outside. Booker's got 5.
Known for being a terrific mid-range shooter, Booker is somebody you've got to defend tightly at all times.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Booker sinks the 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Richardson. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, good find by Richardson. And a smart pass. He doesn't second-guess his instinct to move the ball.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Close the alley-oop. Fast break. Here we go. Kicks it out to Booker. Offline with his 3. Inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Richardson gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. To the wing right side. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Does he even have to jump? Bull is a long guy.
And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
He lobs it up. Outside for Curry. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Duncan. Outside Irving. And he drives in. Cancaro, that's good.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one is on Bull.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Atlanta leads by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And the dunk by Bull. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
Duncan with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And Brown now atop the key. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Here's Anaheim. It's a 1-point game. Outside Anthony. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it. Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the paint. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Atlanta. Here's Banchero. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got 6 points.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Atlanta. And it's Anaheim with the ball. They trail by 3. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024. Paulo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Here's Atlanta. They've got an 8-0 run. High post try. On the wing, Irving. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And now Anthony pushing it up. Going back to stop him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
Anaheim making a switch here. And both free throws good for Anthony. Atlanta with the ball. The lead is 2. Brown. Here's Barnes. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Banchero outside. Nailed from three-point land. Banchero's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Atlanta. Brown jams it in.
Some power behind that slam. Brown, a big fella who can pack a punch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. And staying with the play, Lopez.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Irving. 8 points for him. Over Lopez. A terrific move by Irving to score. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Şengün, no good. Booker, left side. And here's Anthony for 3. Banchero grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Murray surveying the D. Good if it goes. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Atlanta has possession. Jacks up a 3. And it's rebounded by Dr. J, Julius Irving. Kicks it out to Booker. And the foul on Jamal Murray. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here's Booker. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Booker, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Duncan. Here's Murray. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside. Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Anaheim. To the inside. And the dunk by Ball.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. Tim Duncan picks one up. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. We don't beat ourselves. We walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
And it's in there. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Brown. Oh, wow, man!
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer, and he gets credit for it.
It's stolen by Anthony. From the arc. Drops in the tray.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D. And once Banchero gets going, well, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Here's Anthony. Duncan with the block. It's 2-on-1. Got a piece of it. At the elbow, Banchero. No good from outside. Anaheim trails by 8. On the wing, Booker. Back to Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timeout called, Anaheim. Anaheim making a switch here. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Duncan. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. So it's Richardson with the jam.
No, throw it up and let Richardson finish it.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Irving. Oh!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Good on the triple.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Irving for 3. And no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from way outside. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed. Keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Back to Booker. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Atlanta calls timeout. Down low, deflects the pass. Here's Bull. It's good!
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
So it's Anaheim picking up the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the